Over there.
Oh man!
Welcome back, Kagwa. Yeah, I know, right? That second game. Recall. Didn't get everything.
No, I didn't quite get all the units I wanted to recall there. I must admit.
Oh well.
Could have probably done with some zealots. I'm thinking.
It might have helped a little bit.
Could have also remembered that I had Storm up until like maybe the last second or two.
Oh well.
I lost so much of those storms.
Not enough.
Oh, barely.
Barely. Anyway, guys, thanks for both games. Those were a lot of fun to watch, and we'll talk about basically what made you decide to pick the builds that you did. So we'll start with game number one. Zrqkyvx, I'm not sure if you did your normal thing or not. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head.
Usually it's one rash expand.
Okay.
And I don't think I did that.
Yeah, thought so. You knew you played Kava before.
15 times, yes.
15 times. Very nice.
Maybe once or twice.
You had turrets up. I reckon he's stream sniping.
He actually built that just when the Oracle got there. So if the Oracle had gone in immediately, there would have been nothing.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have been enough Marines, right? 8 Marines for one Oracle?
Sure, but the Oracle will probably get up to 5-6 kills. And if it gets over 4, that's pretty... well, in the words of Dustin Browder, terrible, terrible damage. So.
Well, he did find the other side of the mineral line without.
Yeah, he still did damage. That was the Oracle's like, darn, he put up a wall.
Well, go the other way.
Oh yeah, there's no wall here. Yay!
I was metagamed so hard.
But yeah, so that was the cannon rush into Oracle play.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites.
I was actually. Oh, I was hoping so bad to see some carriers, but sadly.
Actually, we had Fade in the chat too. He was shouting, "Fleet beacon!"
But
yeah,
it was a pretty cool game, and then you both ninja expanded.
Did we?
Yes.
I didn't find his.
Yeah.
I couldn't get my natural actually. So.
Yeah, but you went to like.
I left you a couple of cannon presents in the natural.
It was actually like a really cool thing is that you took parallel bases. You like one in the corner away from your base and then one in the corner away from his base, and I was like, oh, this was very pretty looking. It's nice and symmetrical.
I knew I was so far behind after the failed cannon rush. It was just like, right, okay, try and. I needed my natural up, but I knew that bio ball I wouldn't have been able to stop. So it was just like, right, just hide it somewhere.
It was still pretty exciting though. I mean, you managed to keep him on his side of the map for a lot of that, and almost got something going. But then we got to game 2. And game 2 was different.
It started out with a mess. I could not even wall properly.
I loved the Marine there. He's standing there like a hero.
Yeah, Protoss imitation.
I was gonna say it was a very good Protoss wall. Then I'm like, well, we don't have a Zergan game though, so yeah. But it was what it was, and so the Widow Mine thing happened, and at the same time we had an Immortal Stalker drop, which was pretty cool. I liked it.
I don't know. I didn't. I guess my probes are under attack, but there's nothing now. Oh, no, I know what that is.
Was it an Oracle that detected it, or a cannon?
I built an observer. In the end.
Yeah, he was going up. He was rushing up to them. Colossus got one, and then and then the Colossus like walks down to where probes were dying, and then an observer started. And I was like, ah.
Meanwhile, the Colossus is
the Colossus play.
I can see the thought process, and that was funny. Like, I've done that. All right, I have an observer out to deal with the invisible,
yeah,
killing my units.
Kato was just in his base the whole time. I was like, I can't engage that. Just keep scanning the front, scanning the front.
Yeah, and then I move out, and then you attack.
Yeah, that's why all the scans are going down at the same place. Is he still there? Is he still there?
Are you still
waited.
there?
Are you still
Anyway.
there? Oh no! Don't even. I love that so much.
Yeah.
Someone during D&D was actually telling me that they had like a little imitation turret with the voice samples in it. They would just walk around their office and leave it next to
Amazing.
people's office cubicles.
You wanna build a zealot?
Hello. Anyway, with that out of the way, I'll turn the board over to you guys. Is there anything any comments you have about the game? Anything you want to say?
Yeah, just Zrq just being his normal OP self. I think that's all that was that down to. I lost just basically on a build order thing. It was, I think.
And Zrq's like,
Whatever.
whatever. You have to say.
Order.
I lost on build order because he pressed A. That's what it was.
Right.
It's a constant test to see if the A button still works. It's the Terran keyboard. I'm sorry.
If you look on my keyboard, the E key for probes and the S key for stalkers are slightly faded, and then everything else is fine. That's why I've always found it funny when people are like, "Is the A move?" No, it's the S race.
Amiga, that key isn't for probes and pylons. It's for prismatic alignment.
Oh yeah, it's prismatic alignment and stalkers.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
right.
Yeah, not probes. What are you
I
talking
don't build
about?
probes. I only build just enough probes. I miss the E letter when I hit probes, and then when
I use my mouse and
smash that
click on.
E.
I use my mouse and click on the button for probes and pylons, but when it comes to prismatic alignment, I take great pleasure in hammering the key.
It's special.
So Oxygen actually has a question for you. He actually was curious as to why you chose to do the recall in the first place.
I chose to recall to try and bring everything back, but obviously by that time, my charge lots and a few other things had gone out of the range of the mothership core, and therefore I only brought back the slow stuff like the basically the Colossi and a few Stalkers, all the stuff that's going to die to his mass Vikings basically. I thought that was very well planned. It was just wrong. I should have just maybe gone for a base trade with him, but I didn't have any. I didn't have any probes out on the map or anything like that. So
Yeah, I made sure to scout out all the other, bases just in case.
yeah, I would have still lost. I think so.
Yeah, and it's a tough call to make at any time. Like, that's why I was thinking about it myself. I'm like, I'm actually not sure really what the right thing to do is there. I mean, you just kind of hope you pick the right one, move with it.
Yeah,
but
I think I'd just gone back with all my. I don't know now. I at the time I just thought I'll do it. I'll see if I can save it, and then obviously it didn't take. I split the army up, and that was over.
Right.
As soon as that happened.
Right. Well, anyway, that's all I have from my end of things. You got anything you want to ask, Zero?
Oh no, I think you covered it all.
Okay, fantastic. So that does it for this.